dash cam being put in.
Wires.
The wire right here, as you can see, is being put in. As you can see, the dash cam has been set up over here. The wires, just a small bit showing over here. The rest, they're all covered in under there. And now, as you can see, we're pulling it way back. Another option is that you can string it around here and bring it down to here, though that's gonna have and if you do that option, you're gonna have to take out that. Otherwise, we're just gonna use the cars area and move it all the way back there. So the dash cam is just going in. We're trying to connect it to the Wi-Fi, and it's off, but you can see that it's still on and working, even though it's not recording anything right now. Here we're bringing it all the way back, but it's been half an hour. It wasn't as time taking as we'd originally thought, but here, as you can see, it's the rubber, so we're just pulling it up so that, as you can see, the wire can be put in to here, and it's quite easy, and we do not have much of any wire showing, and all the way there is the camera. But let's focus on here. That just got off, but we put it back on. So it's been half an hour till now. I just showed the wire part, and it's a lot of time nothing was really happening. So getting the wire for all this part, and we'll be back with the wires. So we might just keep it up here, but that's not a good idea. What right now we're trying to do is put it up like this and put the cord in there. And if you want, you can also use this tool to take parts of the stuff out that you need the dash cam. So we're just trying to figure out this. So back at the front, so here you can see the dash cam. So the car is just turned on, and you can see, and we're just gonna see if we can try to connect it. So as you can see over here, you can see the staircase, and in the garage there's also the staircase. That means it is working, but we're just gonna try to get it connected. As you can see, this is the live screen, and if you can see outside, the bike's up there, so it's working perfectly fine. Just that we have to finish up some of the stuff back there. Something I'm liking about this dash cam right now is it's very small. So if in the driver's seat, your view won't be blocked as much as it seems on the box. It's actually a very small dash cam, which I really, really like about it, is that it's really small. Just look at, for perspective, I'm just gonna show you my index finger about that. So just see it. It's like the thumb and my pinky. See about the size of pinky and the size of my thumb. It's very small, and I like that part about it. Otherwise, I wanted to make this video as short as possible. So I'm gonna pause it, and I'm gonna be back in a bit. By the way, this is a 2018 Nissan Rogue that we're doing this on. So if you want any specific car, this is in 2018 Nissan Rogue. So yeah, I think it's. I just said that since I forgot to say that earlier. Otherwise, it's also the title. So yeah. So as you most likely remember, that we've set up the front cam, and it's pretty accurate. Otherwise, set up the front cam, put it in here, and now we're just setting up the rear view part. So if you can see, I think it shows. Does it show the rear view part? No, not yet. Just trying to figure it out, as the rear view is still in the box. But I just wanted to tell you guys that we aren't bringing the wire all the way back here for no reason. If you can put it back here, I think we'll be able to set up a rear view mirror somewhere around here. So just want to let that know. And this, I think, is the rear view mirror. Camera. Rear view camera. So we're going to be using this to look at everything. Otherwise, I'm just going to set this down over here and see what the dash cam picks up. So, as you can see, we're just looping it in there so that it can get a little higher. There's right now it's getting a bit toyed with, but they've kept the cover on all this time. I think I might even keep the cover on for a little longer. But an important part is we're trying to stuff it up here. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. Otherwise, we're gonna try to figure something else out. But even the rear view mirror is quite small, just for perspective about the size of my index finger. Not very big, something that is quite convenient. It's not very big and bulky and tough to set up. It takes time, but you can figure stuff out. So now we just stuffed it in, but it fell out. So we're gonna stuff it in and see that the easy part is it's already wrinkled like how we want it. So this is how you stuff it in, just putting it in around that hook. As you can see, we're just tangling it. But just a speed run of putting this here, and now I think it should work much better. So now we're putting it in, and I think, oh yep, it's tucked in now. I don't think anything is gonna let that come out. Just coming in here with a back angle, so that we can see how we're actually putting it in. We've just looped it around, basically just looped it around and jammed it in the child seat anchor. So if you need to, so this should do it for the rear view mirror. Otherwise, we got a little bit of wire left. Then it's gonna be the dash cam that connects to that, the back, the one for the back. So this helps you if there's pretty roads. It can help you capture that, or it can also help you it can also help with security. So just gonna put the finishing touches, and then after that our dash cam should be good. But here you should be pushing it in as much as you can, because the dash cam also has a little bit of wire there. So as you can see, you're pumping in as much of the wires as possible so that we can use the hack and do it. And there, does it fit? This is the moment of truth. Yep, I heard the noise. I think that's good, but does it fit? Is it too much wire for it to handle? So just really trying to push it in, but it's opened now, and now it works with a little bit. It's working. I think at the end it's just that there's too much wire for the handle. So instead of trying to put it up in the child anchor, we're now just gonna put it in here, through here. I think the child anchor will still come in use, so it's not a wasted idea to try to use it. But here we've put it all the way here, so you could use it if you want, but we're not gonna use it. We're just gonna try to do it. But remember, we have not run out of wire, even though it looks like it, because as you can see, the dash cam of the rear view, we still have some wire here. So if you can connect it to there.
को भी वायर इसमें अटक के इसको ऐसे जैसे कहीं चिपका दो.
So here you can see.
सुप्रिया तुम्हारा फोन है तुम्हारे पास देखो.
As you can see now, just gonna look at the dash cam because we are almost done with the rear view mirror. I'm just hoping that the battery lasts out to the phone, that it stays up. But we're just gonna check on its app that it's loading. Dash cam is connecting, and let's see if the back screen is showing much. As you can see, it is showing a little bit, but right now we're not done setting it up, but it is working. It is connected at least for all we know, so that should be good.
कितना देखो व्यू.
Here is just cleaning the windows so the dash cam has a good view, like the rear cam at least. So let's check in and look up
डिक्की खोलना
here.
सुप्रिया.
Is this a good
डिक्की
view?
खोलो.
Looks like a good view to me, but we're gonna have to see.
काफी स्लैक छोड़ना पड़ेगा भाई. क्योंकि ये बहुत टाइट मतलब काफी दूर जा रहा है जब वो ओपन हो जा रहा है
नहीं
ना.
तो ये इतना जो है इसमें तो एक्स्ट्रा स्लैक बच रहा है.
इसमें
हाँ ये इसको अंदर घुसा दो बस. हाँ इतना इतना इनफ है स्लैक.
हाँ इतना स्लैक लगेगा. वापस से बंद करना डिक्की.
तो वही तो मैं बोल रही थी कि अपने को खुली डिक्की के हिसाब से वायर का स्लैक डिसाइड करना पड़ेगा.
वो व्यू कैसा है?
अब खोलो डिक्की.
स्लैक तो ना.
मैं पकड़ती हूँ तुमको.
जैन
हाँ, इतना स्लैक छोड़ना पड़ेगा.
तो इतना सा तो ठीक है.
अड़ेगा कहाँ? नहीं अड़ेगा यार.
The thing we're trying to figure out here is that how much slack do we have to leave because the trunk has to open. So it looks like we do have enough slack to cover up if the trunk has to open to its full.
बस इसको हटा के लगाना.
हाँ.
So we just have to take this peel off and put it on. So the final step of our dash cam setup. Pause. So we have took the tape off and we're trying to get it to stick. It hasn't been that long. It's only been like a minute since we have
व्यू देखना सुप्रिया.
been here. So we're just gonna check the view on the phone. So just it's connecting and
हाथ है क्या तुम्हारा कैमरा पे?
no, I think it's
हाँ अब
the
ठीक है.
wall.
ये
But
देखो ये आ रहा है. हुआ तो सही क्लीन.
yeah, it's quite clean now because earlier the window was quite dirty. But now since we just did a quick wipe, it looks quite
इसको
good.
बंद करो. मैं पकड़ के बैठती हूँ अंदर.
So we're
करने पे
just
मैंने ये
gonna
गराज
close
इसलिए
it
खोला था ताकि बाहर का अपने को
and
दिखे.
see if we can see outside. But we have jammed it up. This is the moment of truth. Has all this work gotten us a good rear dash cam and a good front one also? So I'm just checking that when it goes up, does it stay? It's enough slack. Looking now. I feel like the view should be a decent view. The only the only way we can truly find out is if it's in there. This is a quite blended in dash cam.
स्विमिंग वाला बैग रख ले.
So
स्विमिंग वाला
it's
बैग
quite nice. And otherwise that'll be a wrap, guys. Bye.